Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello, zookeepers, and welcome back to Planet Zoo. That is a little baby ostrich. We have come a long way since the last episode where I just had hippos. And I'll explain why in just a second why I've gone as long as I have. I'm watching this guy because this guy is, well, he's not in good health right now. What is he? Is he like this half-year-old or something like that? Hang on a second here. He's dehydrated. He's half a year old, and I don't know what his problem is. I mean, there's water everywhere. Well, I shouldn't say everywhere. There is water right here for him, but he does not want to seem to come on over and grab the water. I'm actually in year 19. Time just fly. Are you going to drink, dude? Are you actually going to? Yes, drink the water. Please drink the water. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. There you go. Now he's not dehydrated. Ah, yes. He is fine now. So when we last left, yes, I got a lot to go over. We had the hippos here. Hungry hippos. We have many hippos now. I've been actually selling hippos. So yeah, I had the hippos, and then I added tortoises in here, and then it started to go slowly south, then rapidly went south. The turtles, I put the turtles in here, and they were always hungry. And I kind of figured out after a while, because what they were trying to do is they're trying to get to the food areas, and the time they got to it, like the hippos were eating all the food. So the time that, by the time the turtle went from like up here to here, it took forever. And the time he got here, the food was gone. So I ended up moving the turtles over here to their own little habitat. And, oh, the baby turtle finally came along. So I put them in their own little habitat, a nice little area. So the food and water is right here. They kind of pretty much stay here. This was kind of a mistake putting too much water in. But now the turtles are fine. They're doing just fine. How old is this guy? Is 1.3 years old. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I should have 2 females and a male in here. Yeah, they're all doing fine age-wise. Yeah, they are. So, yeah, I started trying to figure out what's going on. I started losing. I wasn't making money at first. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And then I said, well, okay, I found out about zoo ticket prices. So I came in here, and it was $3 for adults, $3 for children. And everyone's saying, oh, the ticket prices are, underpriced. So I bumped it up. Still wasn't making money. People still saying, tickets are underpriced. I had it all the way up here to $200 for adults and children, and people were still saying tickets are underpriced, and I was losing money. So much so, I went in here, and I grabbed some loans. I grabbed a $20,000 loan. That money went awfully quick, and of course I had to repay it, which I was losing cash. Then I took out a $75,000 loan so I could expand. I said, maybe I got to expand the zoo. And I spent all the money. I'll show you everything that I've done here, but I went ahead and built this pen, put some zebras, and where are these guys again? Oh yeah, antelope. Put them in there. Still losing money. Come to find out, going on the discussion forum, moving the money situation here for the ticket prices does absolutely nothing. This is not working here. What you have to do, and thanks for a helpful tip, and I wish I had the discussion forum up, and because I think it's a he, pretty much said it, what you need to do is you come to your entryway, click on the entryways here, and change the price here, and it'll actually adjust the price. So right now I got adults for $25 and children for $10. Can I go in here? Can we see the graph? Probably not the graph. Money? No, I can't. Crap, I can't see far enough back. So at one point I was actually $50,000 under zero. I was struggling for cash, and then right about here, the average year right here. Probably 2 years ago. So about 3 years ago is when I figured this out. And then now look at this. I'm making $24,000 last year. I made $14,000 because I'm building stuff, and right now I'm making some pretty decent money. So when, of course, you have no money, you can't really build anything. So I was doing, buying some animals with conservation credits by selling some animals. I was getting some conservation credits back, and I actually have some animals ready to be put out there Research, I finally got one of these guys to the Keeper Hut Large. So I forgot how many. So the original ones you get, only one keeper can go in there and make food. This helped out a lot because the hippos were always running out of food. And only one vet or keeper can make food at a time. So the hippos were running out of food. I think I had like 7 or 8 hippos at one point. So I finally researched a large keeper hut. So now we're doing fine there. So let's start with the first pen actually that you probably saw. So we have hippos in here. And now we have these guys sharing the pen with them, which is the peafowls, social and habitat. Temperature. Animal is too hot. Okay, we can probably fix that, I think. I don't know if I got the coolers checked out or not. Social looks like insufficient size. Maybe not enough of them, or maybe there's too many of them. I don't know. I'll have to go around. I'll tell you what, when you start getting a lot of animals, it's a lot of tedious keeping up with them, what you have to do. So then over here, of course, I got some zebras. One male and a few females. These guys right here. These guys right here. I'll tell you what about these antelope. Only have one adult male in here at a time because those guys fight all the time. And they keep getting injured all the time, and the vets are going crazy trying to keep up with them. Why do I have an animal not unboxed? What are my vets doing here? The zebras will fight as well, but those antelopes seem to, because they buck heads with their antlers or horns, and I guess injure each other all the time. So I've been selling those guys off on the market, and I get like anywhere from 10 to 20 conservation, what do they call those? Conservation credits. But the more research I do on them, the more money I'll get for them because that's how much more they'll sell for. Over here, yeah, I know, it's dark. We finally I went somewhat on the cheap side and got some warthogs. And of course, we have some ostriches going. And let's see if I can find, that's a baby warthog. See if I can find, I forgot what the other guys are called I got in here. That's a warthog. I got a lot of warthogs running around, it looks like. That's a baby ostrich. I'm looking for... There we go. A tapir? I don't know how to pronounce it, but we got a couple of those. I think a couple of females and a couple of males going right there. Then I built all these little not research areas, but staff areas right in here. So they can help take care of this pen. And I just barely built this pen over here. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in here shortly. I think this is going to help us out a lot along the way as well. Because I need more conservation credits. The hippos are doing rather well for me. Give me some of those credits. But now I do have something new to go on in here. So let's go to the animal trading area. Let's go to what I have in store. And yes, grizzly bears. Some of these I bought with regular cash, and some I bought with conservation credits. That is kind of important. But yeah, you can see this guy right here. They're kind of all on the old side, and I think that maybe that's why people are selling them. Let's go ahead and let's move these in here. I do not know if I should have 2 male bears in here because it's probably not the best idea, but we'll see what happens. The reason why I have 2 male bears, I bought one with just regular credits because I couldn't find one that was cheap enough where I could buy, and then I finally did, so I went ahead and bought the one with conservation credits. That is definitely going to be the key when you're building your own zoo. I mean, the money is nice. Wow, I'm up to $27,000. Woohoo! That's so nice to see. I struggled for a long time. I actually started about restarting my zoo over. Once I figured out the ticket price situation, I started making money. But that's why I played a long, probably like about 2 hours to get from that $50,000 in the hole to a profit. And I started thinking about restarting the zoo, but then I would lose all the progress I've made, if that makes any sense. I mean, I got some animals going, so I didn't want to lose all the progress I have. Now, I will say these pens are too big for the animals that I have. But lesson to be learned here. I want to learn a lot as I can in the beta before I go ahead and the game gets released. But now we're just kind of waiting for the grizzly bears to get delivered. I probably should go in here to research to make sure. Yeah, they don't. These people do not stay in the research long enough. I need the staff facilities. I researched a large keeper hut. Now we got a large staff room, large quarantine. But I'm really looking forward to this right here, which is a large research center, because I don't have enough research centers. One research center can only hold one research at a time. So when you got a lot of staff members trying to do some research, and here come our grizzly bears. Perfect. So now that I got grizzly bears in here, I can probably go in here. And do I have any free? Oh, they're all free. Grizzly bears. Let's get some of our vets going. Can I do? Don't tell me it's bugged and I have to restart the game. It probably is. It is. It's bugged. I can't research the grizzly bears. That is a pain in the butt. Give me a moment. I have to. Yeah, it's beta. It's part of this. It's happened before. I'm gonna have to log out, log back in, and I can research grizzly bears. That's gonna be kind of important to get them up and going. All right, now let's see if this works. Come in here to veterinarians. Let's grab one of these guys. Ah, yes, I can finally research something on the grizzly bears. While in here, I might as well load up on some other research as well. I got some gold stars and some things. I've also been training my staff. I don't know what that really does, to be honest with you. So we come in here, when you hire them, they're 1 stars. This is when I was having trouble losing money. I thought, well, maybe if the keepers get more educated and better level, they'll feed the animals better or whatnot. So that's why I got some leveled up. You can see I've hired quite a few people. Security guards, I think I had enough of those. Vendors, I should have had more than enough of those. The vets, I think I got 6 of those. I got a lot of vendors, actually. Mechanics and keepers and caretakers and whatnot. But right now, I just logged back into the game, and I had a warning of 6 on the animals. And, yeah, the grizzly bears. I got 2 injured grizzly bears. Female and female. The 2 females seem to have some issues. Go figure. Now, the problem is, they desire some water and some food. No kidding. Habitat. Now, the problem is, I do not know, since we haven't done any research on them, what they would like, what kind of food dishes they require. I want to click on grizzly bear anyways. Let's come over here. Large food tray. We will put that down here. Now, the one thing I do for water is I use this guy right here. This is like an automatic filler, so the zookeepers do not have to come in and fill it with water. Should always have some water. So this will always be like a backup kind of a thing. But what we're going to do as well is we're going to come into terrain. Now, I had a little issue with this. This was my learning area over here, trying to build a pond area. So this is my first attempt for the hippos, and right now I got the game paused because of all the issues. I just made it a little indentation, and then I tried to fill the pond, and this is how it filled it up. Then I tried to raise it, and I couldn't raise it anymore. And I'm like, well, I'll try deleting it, and it wouldn't let me delete it. So then I tried, where did I try? I tried this one over here, and I tried to fill it. If I filled it here, I'm like, well, let me raise it. Wouldn't let me raise it again. And then I finally, on my last attempt, or making a pond or area for the hippos. Yeah, I made this guy right here, and the hippos love this. I'll try to show you later on. Is there one in here now, actually? They submerge themselves pretty good in there. Why is one of my peafowls in there? Kind of standing on it. But, oh, hello. What's this guy doing? So 6.5-year-old male. And, ooh, so he's 29.9 years old. Now, I would sell him on the market for the conservation credits. But I bought him with regular cash, so I'm only going to get regular cash in return. But his offspring is what's giving us the cash there. But let's go back over here. And what I need to do is terrain. No, okay. Gotta do this, terrain. There we go. Push down. Let's do it. I think I'm going to do it like over here. And the reason why I'm going to do it over here, because I'm going to have a path on this side. Over here. I want to make it deep enough so the bears can go swimming. Alright, now I want to go to water. How high can we go with the water? Ooh, that seems kind of high. Well, let's... Bam. Done. The question is... Oh, the water pump is right here. That should be in the zone of the water pump. Hang on a second. You got to make sure your water pumps are in the area. Ooh. I wonder if the water pump was going to filter out this water and keep it clean. Now, if I don't have a water filter next to this, this will turn red and the water goes bad. It's going to be interesting to see how the game reacts to this. This would be kind of a good test, even though it's beta. I want to see if like it's only going to treat this water and not this water. Because in the future, what you could do is have like one water pump and have like a river going around filling each individual pond in every little area. Yeah, I wonder if that'll work. What's my power like over here as well, since I'm over here? Oh, power is good. Alright. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to click here, and I'm going to call Zookeeper to Habitat. Let's go ahead and restart this. I already got issues with the bears, so not good. The two females seem to be... I think these guys are fighting as well. Now the question is, which one... this one I bet you I bought for... Are you guys done fighting? I hope. Hippopotamus is injured. Well, I'm just having a whole bunch of trouble all of a sudden here. Alright, so, yeah, maybe because they're all cranky because of the food and water. I'm trying to click on you, dude. Yeah, the funs of getting new animals. Now, the problem is, I don't know nothing about the grizzly bear, so that's why we're doing the research. Alright, so he should be getting his water welfare, so the habitat is terrible for him. No kidding. Not enough coverage. No shelter. Ooh, shelter. Yeah, let's go do that. So we'll do habitat. I think a medium shelter. Yeah, my vets are working on it. Kind of. Yeah, they're all injured. Oh wow, this is not going well. Mistakes everywhere. Let's just put it at an angle like this. And I think they're going to require some large beds. We'll do one large bed and, was that a medium? Yeah, probably mediums. Kind of like that. Do I have any bears in here right now? I think they all got taken away. Yeah, they all injured each other. Fantastic. Oh, yes. The joys of being a zoo owner. Hippopotamus, grizzly, injured. I do believe I have... I do not have a facility for taking care of animals over here. Alright, so facilities, staff, and medical. I don't think I have any large medical. Zookeeper, large. Hut, small. I wish I could remember what it was called, because I could just type it in search. Staff building, trade center, surgery. I don't know if it's surgery. Let's go ahead and we'll put that down right there, so they can just bring them on out there. What's this for? Research done on something. What did I learn now? Alright, to continue that, can I get someone back on the grizzly bears, please? Now, the one thing is, when they're doing research and also need a vet, they'll come off the research and take care of the animals. So, call zookeeper here, please. The one thing I need to work on is definitely getting some plants, some trees down, but when I had no money, it was hard, and yeah, the money is going up, which is good. Let's go back to habitat, terrain, plants, enrichment. I do not know what they like yet. So like if we go into habitat, I think I still got bears selected. Enrichment, it says rubbing pillar. We'll put that like right there. Why is that going up for? And we'll put another one like over here for them. Give them some things to do. So they got drinking water here. Keeper en route. I hope so. I do have working areas. Let's go ahead and turn on these billboards. Grizzly bear. There's not much for them to learn on them right now, but we'll turn them on. Yeah, so if we come on down to the screen, yeah, they're just rank 1 of, basically it's probably the sign of saying, hey, these are grizzly bears. They're protesting. That's not good for us. And it looks like the females are fighting again. Oh, man. 9.9 years old. 12 years old. I wish I knew which one I bought for what here. Alright, let's crate that one up here. Alright, so multiple bears, grizzly bears in an area is not good. I can just sell this one just for credits, and that's what we're going to do. And confirm. It was injured, we're going to sell it. Okay, so which male bear needs to go? Sounds kind of sad when I say it that way, but yeah. It's a male and a female now fighting. Why? Hungry and injured. Okay. Why are the bears not getting along? This guy doesn't seem to care too much. Come here, dude. No, come here. I want to click on this guy. No. Maybe because they were hungry. See what happens. Yeah, we'll just let them go. Maybe because there was no food and they're irritated and the welfare kind of sucked. Habitat, terrain, and plants. What kind of terrain? Not too much long grass, not enough soil or rock. Alright, let's go ahead and add some soil around here. That's sand, soil heavy, soil light. Let's get rid of some of this long grass here. I want these guys to reproduce so I can sell them on the market. I would love to get some lions in here and stuff like that, but slowly but surely I'll get there. Yeah, okay, we got plenty of soil now, but now they need some like rock. I probably should have spayed this out a little bit better, but it is what it is. I don't know what this stuff is down here. People are throwing cheeseburgers in there. Maybe because they knew they were hungry? His welfare. Animal has severe welfare issues. He's injured. Let's call a vet. Get him in here. And because now that... are you injured as well? Injured. Yeah, we'll call a vet. Because now... there was no food here, so I think that's what the problem was. Someone threw like a little food down here. I have no idea why. But it's there. An animal is close to death. Probably one of these guys, right? No, it's an ostrich. What? What? Is it that same dude? No, it's a juvenile. Why is it always the juveniles? Maybe I better put down, while we're over here. No, oh, that's right. You got grizzly bears selected. Reset filters. Forge box. Okay, is this a forge box? Yeah, that is a forge box. Why don't you guys eat from that? What we'll put down over here though, because I don't see one, and I don't know why there isn't one. Nope. Yeah, we'll put down one of these guys here as well. But I need to put down like a watering area so they can take baths and whatnot. Trying to keep track of all this stuff. It's hard, man. It's hard. Research is done on what? Please tell me the grizzly bears. Of course not. Oh, come on. Someone stay on researching the grizzly bears. I also researched some of the viruses going around, so if that ever were to come along, I think we're okay. Wait, what? Are we bugged again? Buggy hippos. Okay. Alright, looks like one of our bears are back. So now with them having food. Alright, so I got to get back to the terrain. The terrain, welfare, habitat. We're working on it. Temperature. Animal is too hot. Okay. Habitat. Heaters and coolers. A small cooler, small heater. So let's put one down over by the sleeping area. And we'll put one over here. And one over here. There, now they're starting to be a little bit happier with the temperature area. Let's put another one, looks like here. Don't fight. Oh, why are they fighting? Oh, maybe grizzly bears are a pain in the butt, it seems like. Injured again. Why? Oh, so cranky. Both of them are injured again. I know their habitat isn't the greatest. This guy here seems to be fine. This guy here. No, let's pack him up, move him out. Let's pack him up and move him out. He seems to be picking fights with everyone. I'll sell him. Sell him. I'll just leave one male, one female. Call a vet. I can't get nothing done here taking care of these guys. This guy seems to be alright for the most part. But habitat, terrain. Alright, too much grass. We need some rock. I'll get there. Rough rock. Smooth rock. Too much long grass. I could do more short grass. Alright, so I worked on the grizzly bears a little bit. If we click on him now, it's not in the red on the habitat anymore. I do need to work on plants, but I'm waiting to do some research on them to find out what kind of plants they want. And also some enrichment. Food enrichments is what we need. And I haven't learned nothing on them yet. Species, where are they here? I think I went by them. It's not a brown bear, it's a grizzly bear. And if I go to enrichments, I don't know anything yet. I mean, we know they like that, but I don't know nothing about the food. But right now, I just got the one male, one female. Hopefully, they don't fight. I got the coolers going. I will put some plants down once I learn what they're doing. But over here we kind of have a situation going, I do believe. I just saw this guy who's 8 years old, a male. And I think he was having a problem with this 5-year-old male. So what we're going to do here, because I don't want any problems. He's only 8 years old. He's a common ostrich. Not many star ratings on him. We're going to go ahead and package him up. And I'm sure I'm just going to get regular money for him. No, I can get 12 conservation credits by selling him on the market. So we will go ahead and sell him there. By the way, I did name my zoo I Will Go Broke because I pretty much was for a while there. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting plenty of ostriches. Is this another? That should be a female. I do, if I can. Yeah, she's a female. They will tell you if they're pregnant. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, she's not pregnant either. See, she's got 1 star on her for an animal rating. So if I were to sell them on the market, I actually get more money for them that way. Let's come back over here. How are the grizzly bears doing now? Well, they're not fighting, and they're not injured by making them more happy. If I can find some way, research, please tell me, grizzly bear. Alright, I don't know what I learned on them, but continue research. Just stick someone on that, and I'll stick someone on... We are pretty educated on the hippos, honestly. I am... I am glitched again. I'm trying to get some research done on staff facility. Oh, there it goes. Oh, good. It's now working again. It's funny how that works. And probably I want to do some research on this. But the staff buildings and habitats. Let's get someone on habitats. For some reason, this takes forever to research on buildings. So do we learn anything about the grizzly bears? Habitats. Oh, we did. Large feeding roller feeder for the grizzly bear. Let's go ahead and we'll just put that. I'm going to put it right over here. Because like I'm saying, I probably am going to have a path coming up along this side of the pen. More viewing areas. Because then I'm going to put another pen over here. And they can just go up in there and view them there as well. One thing you definitely need in your zoo are these guys right here. Donation boxes. Just barely put those down. $200 there, here and there. But if I come up here to these donation boxes, they have brought in $77,000. Now the one thing I don't get is I put these information billboards up here. Maybe because they're not down on the ground. But if I go into here and I go into education, these boards are red. No education whatsoever. I don't know why. You can see the ones on the ground. They're blue. I'm giving out education, so they like that. For some reason, the ones up here don't do anything. No, that's not what I want to do. So who knows why that is. But we're starting to get more and more people into the zoo. You know, what I need to do in between episodes, I think, is start going crazy with the plants. Start decorating it a little bit for everyone. Actually, I should come over here and call Keeper to Habitat. So hopefully, we're down to 166 conservation credits. Hopefully, I can do better with that. This thing right here, yeah, 55,000. That is so. To me, that feels like I'm extremely rich. Wow, look at all the hippos. The hippos are growing up fast here. That's a female. I like to keep the females around because, well, you know, for reasons. A 31-year-old male is fighting with a 7. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and box this guy up. Yeah, see, they're starting to trying to get more dominant over one another. It's not working. It's not working for us. I don't think I'm going to get anything for him other than credits. Oh, that's right. He's being sold. Ooh, I can get 152 credits for him if I sell him on the market. Let's go ahead and sell him on the market. Hopefully. You hope someone buys him. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, so if I start, that's why I like hippos, man. You can start selling them Man, the zookeepers are not keeping up with feeding our animals. It's kind of a thing you have to keep doing. I have plenty of huts around. Maybe I don't have. I got plenty of keepers. I know that. At least I think I do. Ostriches everywhere. Yeah. So. Oh, that ostrich is. Oh, interesting. Must be at 2 years old. He grew up. Another male. Yeah, I'll be selling ostriches left and right, I think, in between episodes. But I think in between episodes, like I said, I'm going to be planting down some trees and whatnot. These guys have some food. No food. What the heck? I got a big area to... Anyone making food? Is anyone in here? There is no one in here making food. Why not? Tell me why. I wonder, is it a path? I wonder if it's the path. Because it says insufficient. Staff building, senior rating, who cares? Efficiency. It's terrible. Well, now they got, maybe it was a path. I don't know. But yeah, now you see what I've gone through. I figured out the money situation is good. Yeah, the money's going up. So now I can actually get into the decorating part of it a little bit. I'm going to work on these credits down here because what I would like to do, if we come into here, let's see how much they do go for here. The tigers will be fun, but let's be honest, we all want, where's the lion? What are they calling the lion here? Timberwolf, West African lion? Okay. What are they going for? Yeah, see, they're not too bad. Let's see what the cheapest one is here. Click on that and wait. Ooh, 198 for male. 13 years old. So, yeah, I need about roughly 600 credits to get like a male and female probably. And then let the funds begin. But we'll see. I was right for a minute. I thought that was a bear. I'm like, I got 3 bears already. Yeah, so now they're not fighting, which is good. And they seem to be happy. The habitat, like I said, the plants, I'll work on that. But, yeah, a lot of work is going to go in between episodes. Probably when you come back, I might have a path down here. And maybe I'll have another pen area over here for our lions or something. But you'll see a lot more trees, a lot more bushes, a lot more research. And hopefully a happier zoo. I'm almost up to a 2-star rating. Marketing, not so good. Maybe I need to get the marketing. Conservation, I'm working on it. Education, I don't understand the education. I got signs up everywhere. They're pretty well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm learning, and I'll get there. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time in Planet Zoo. And hopefully we'll be doing a lot better. But until then, have a good one.